Hi, welcome to the Akamai Partner Champions Podcast. I'm Kat Moore, a Senior Channel Marketing Manager here at Akamai Technologies. Thanks so much for joining. This podcast is for Akamai's partners, customers, and anyone interested in learning more about technology trends and Akamai. Here we will talk about what's happening in the threat landscape, what organizations are doing to update their technology stack, and more. If you're an account manager at one of Akamai's value-added partners, this podcast can help you identify if an account you're managing has an opportunity to maximize their technology strategy. If you're a customer of one of those partners, you may hear something during this podcast that can help you decide if now's the right time to reach out to your account manager to explore one of the new technologies we're discussing. If you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, today we have a special Partner Spotlight episode. During the Partner Spotlight, you will hear why one of our trusted partners enjoys working with Akamai. Joining us is Noah Hollander. He is the Chief Operating Officer at Mobile Rider Networks. He has been with the company for 17 years. He was hired as the first employee and started the sales and marketing efforts that has helped grow Mobile Rider into the leading cloud service provider they are today. Mobile Rider has been in business since 2005, operating out of Salt Lake City, Utah. They are an industry leader in the management and delivery of streaming video to the web and across mobile and OTT platforms. They are a long-standing partner that got their start with Akamai's CDN offering and have expanded over the last decade to offer fully managed security services. Some of the benefits Akamai's customers receive when partnering with Mobile Rider are the ability to spin up test configurations quickly, fully manage white glove integrations, an additional layer of support, and enhanced support and integration experiences. Let's hear from Noah his thoughts on why Mobile Rider continues to partner with Akamai. Can you tell me a little bit about Mobile Rider?
Mobile Rider started about 17 years ago as an online video platform, and that was, streaming videos, streaming live events, and we needed a CDN, and we went through all the CDNs and then landed with Akamai, and that had and still does the best performance, and so that was our introduction to Akamai. And that was about 17 years ago.
Well, why Akamai? Why did you choose Akamai as a technology partner?
Akamai has always been, the leader. When we were strictly focused on just streaming media, that was a no-brainer for us. There wasn't any competition as far as scalability, quality, and at the time, there was a lot of traffic for us happening outside of North America, and therefore, it required the largest and the best CDN out there, and that's Akamai.
Since you've been a partner of Akamai for so many years, I'm sure, there's a lot of benefits that you see. What would you say is like the biggest value that you gain with partnering with Akamai and continuing your partnership with us?
It's a really good question. Because today, what Mobile Rider is versus what we started is, we really turned ourselves truly into a value-added reseller, focusing not strictly in the streaming media space, but actually in the cloud security CDN space, and that's all due in part, and has been the benefits of partnering with Akamai. So, when we were initially engaging with Akamai, there wasn't too much focus on security, right? It was more about CDN, delivering websites, delivering media, and what we saw sort of in our own business model was media was fast becoming commoditized. Online video platforms were fast becoming commoditized, and, we needed a pivot. And essentially by sort of hitching our wagon, so to speak, to Akamai, we were able to have the benefit of the forward thinking that they saw in the market, which was things were shifting to security. And so, when Akamai became a cloud security company, we saw that it would be very beneficial for us to start to resell the entire catalog that they were starting to produce, because as always, Akamai's 6 to 12 months from a technology perspective ahead, if not more, right, ahead of the next vendor out there. And so the benefit for us was sort of an acceleration into the cloud security world. And we still to this day do some streaming, live events and whatnot on our platform, but the vast majority is the resale and management of the Akamai solutions that continue to roll out. So it was innovation for us as far as our business went, by simply just sort of hitching our wagon there. So.
You've worked with so many different types of customers throughout the years. What value does the customer gain with working with a partner like Mobile Rider?
Yeah, so I think we've really sort of molded ourselves to the role, that we find ourselves in today, simply because we were an Akamai client. We engaged with Akamai directly and understood that hey, this is a very powerful tool. There's a lot of bells and whistles, but you really need to have some experience and know-how, to take full advantage of what it offers. And so that experience sort of turned us into this value-added reseller where, when customers engage with Mobile Rider, right, they're getting essentially the benefit of years and years of experience of working with Akamai and the Akamai products, and us sort of distilling it down and making it as simple as possible, to sort of, dispel this notion that Akamai is too complicated. It's too many bells and whistles. There's other vendors that are super easy. So, what we're providing is really a sort of white glove treatment for all companies, regardless of size, right? So the value that we're bringing in is ease of use, ability to navigate the Akamai ecosystem, adapt to the Akamai ecosystem as well, right? In order to maximize and take full advantage, of the product that you're buying, right? So what we like to say to the clients is we're not selling you a product, right? That would be just, hey, here's the platform, right? Here's the keys to the back end. We're selling you a solution, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to help understand your application, your needs, your vulnerabilities, and then we're going to essentially tie that, to the Akamai products, which there are many, that would be essentially utilized to finalize that scope.
That's really awesome. And, I think without naming one of your clients, can you share any examples of, a win where the partnership between Mobile Rider and Akamai really made a difference in the customer's experience?
Yeah, I think one of the main benefits, that Akamai always brings, to the deal flow or to the opportunity is the brand reputation, right? I mean, Akamai is the 900-pound gorilla of the market, right? Of the CDN cloud security space. So the benefit, for a lot of customers is getting that the best in class, the best in market platform, right? Which is what Akamai is bringing to the table. And then layering Mobile Rider in there as far as just making the transaction and the onboarding process as smooth as possible without breaking the bank, right? And when I say breaking the bank, that for some of these customers that we're engaging with, they're spending a hefty amount. There's lots of traffic that they're flowing through, 600-700 terabytes a month. So working through Akamai directly can sometimes be difficult as far as just having that extra budget to then have some support and services. So I think the benefit of the client knowing that, hey, Akamai is the leader in the market for as far as cloud security. We need that, and we need also a partner who knows how to essentially service the Akamai products that we're buying, because frankly, our team is our team is stacked with other priorities, and we really just need some assistance, but don't necessarily have the budget. So that is really where we've had this mutually beneficial impact on the client and their experience. And then I think after that transaction, the commercial side is closed, we really do, act as a proxy for that client, right? And that their needs around the Akamai solutions and how they fit their applications, that's really where we continue to give them that white glove experience.
And just speaking of that white glove experience, I think one thing that you've seen throughout the years is you've seen a lot of customers grow with you. And they may have started off just looking at like Akamai's core focus, like media delivery or our CDN services. And then
Yeah.
over time because you all have been in there as an advocate for the customer, you've helped them really understand how the solutions work. And you've also just helped them identify gaps within their infrastructure in areas where they've needed to maybe focus. Can you share a little bit about how having you as a partner engage with that client has kind of helped you not just bring on new customers, but really retain and grow a lot of clients?
Yeah, I think being as intimately involved with the clients as our teams are, it gives us sort of an inside view of some needs that can be parodied with some products that Akamai has rolled out, and Akamai's from a technology standpoint, they're fast moving in the sense that there's always new services and products that are coming, right? And a lot of the knowledge base that we're gaining through the partner calls, the product webinars, we're able to pass that along to the clients. When they're engaged with us, saying, "Hey, we need a replacement for Zscaler," or the current API security that we have is non-existent. What is Akamai doing in this space? And so, we're there with their teams to sort of act as a bridge. And we have seen a lot of clients grow and essentially and definitely adopt a lot of the products and the SKUs that Akamai has to offer. And the nice part about working with Akamai would be that you know you'll never outgrow Akamai, right? Right. You may grow, but you're never going to outgrow Akamai, and we haven't seen that happen yet. And there's always seems to be a solution when it comes to cloud perimeter security, as well as everything you guys are doing around the API security, as well as the database security. So it really is a full solution that we're able to resell for the client, and being as ingrained as we are, it gives us the ability and the advantage of being able to position these products when the conversation comes up with the clients.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Noah, for being willing to join the podcast. Is there anything else that you would want to share before we wrap up?
No, no, just that it's been a great experience being an Akamai partner, and we're looking forward to many more years of it.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Noah. And thank you, everyone, for listening. If you liked what you heard today, please don't forget to like and subscribe.